Hi everyone, welcome back to the Money Drop, where we work to have healthy relationships with money. And today I'm going to be breaking down my expenses, so my monthly and then a few that happen to occur annual. And I normally don't have this amount of money just hanging out, but I have been decluttering my home. I've been selling furniture, working to sell clothing, etc. I have a few cameras I'm trying to sell. So I will be cash stuffing this money, but I'm pretty excited. I had some Z Gallery items. Z Gallery seems to sell well still. I'm excited to cash stuff these later. I have to say, I want to do a 100 envelope challenge. We have this box here, and I've been, I got my own laminator, I got stickers, all the things, and let me tell you, I'm not even done making my 100 envelopes, and this is my marble gold foil collection, and this is taking me 6 hours to get done, and I'm not even actually done. I have to say, this is a lot of work, but I'm excited about how they're turning out. They're not 100% perfect, but they're gonna work for me, and I'm happy with them. I have like this box, for instance. I have a few of those. One has a pink and one has a the other one has a blue, and then I got some extras. So I have this marble for you box, so that could be fun since it is for you, your savings. So there's that one. I'm gonna be doing a kiddos collection, so I thought that these boxes were fun. We're going to do a little kiddo mini and then a kiddo small. I thought there's a lot of mamas out there who might have fun with this, and I would actually like to do this for my own future kiddo whenever that happens to be. I was trying to use this larger box because I wanted to break it down into thirds. So like this part would be for my household savings, and then I'd have my own savings and then kiddo savings here, future kiddos. And so it is a larger box, but I wanted to try to give it a go. If you like this version, let me know. I will have these available later, so if you happen to be interested and want to get on the pre-order list, go ahead and email the email that's on the screen, or it's on in the description box below. But I like this. It fits perfectly for these smaller ones. There. Cute little box. Anyway, so on to my expenses. I want to preface this with a little intro warning because I know that a lot of you are going to be like, why are you paying that much for rent? Why are you putting that much into your business? I was making 15 to 20K a month, and if you look at my intro video, which I'll link in the cards for you if you want to check that out after this video, 2 months ago my position was eliminated. They weren't going to hire it for it again, and sometimes that can happen with sales jobs, so that's what happened. And also it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I really needed a break. It had been years and I was just grinding, and so I cannot believe how exhausted I've been the last few years of my life, and this is really resetting me. But these expenses are based off of that income, and I am not making that income anymore. I'm probably making $3,500 to $4,000 a month. I guess you can go ahead and judge me, but just know that I know that this looks totally crazy. However, I know that I can get more clients, so that's why I'm not sweating it. And I am making strides to diversify my income, do more things. I'm investing in my businesses, and etc., etc. So you might think this is a little crazy. I'm sorry if you can see the ring light here too. This one's going to be a doozy. I know that you guys are not going to be happy with this, but it is. Hold on, what is going on? I know you're like, what is she going to write? I know. I have to say, even though my spending habits have been kind of crazy, I have had some really good times in the last few years, even though I've been also stressed out with my job. So I don't know if I really regret spending my money because I had experiences, so now we're just in the season of budgeting. And so we have rent. I went through the last 2 weeks and I've been trying to cancel some reoccurring expenses. So let's see, car gas. I actually don't drive my car a ton, but I like to budget out $60 a month. We have car insurance. $117. This one's a doozy, but it's my health insurance. At $462. It's a little hefty, especially because I'm not the same income. Oh yeah, I need to do personal. Although, like I said, this one, bits of it can get counted towards my consulting business. I'm gonna put business over here. I'm looking at my Excel sheet. Oops. Okay, so then I have Bank of America maintenance, 30. It's kind of a bit much. I have BetterHelp, which is my counseling. I love my counselor so much. She also does corporate counseling, and I wish that I had her while I was at that other job because I was just stressed out to the max, like working nights, working weekends. I was working 16-hour days, so it was a bit intense, and sometimes it's not worth it to be making that much, so I'm happy to have a break. I think that's $80 a month. I have coordinators, and I believe that's at $1,300. This is also a huge expense, obviously something I probably shouldn't be paying for right now, but I know the minute that I get a lot of clients on, I'm going to need them. And I've been with one for like a year and then been with the other two for 2 years, so it's a lot of training to get people up to speed, especially when it pertains to marketing and influencers and all of that. So that's why I'm sacrificing here and just paying for it. Oh gosh, another one I need to put in here. This one's huge. I signed a year agreement for this platform, and it's for a CRM for my business. So we'll put CRM, but that's $1,500 a month. I need to separate these out of my expenses. So Apple One, I think is what it's called. I believe that's 30, I think. Then we have Shopify, that's for a separate business venture. I'm trying to do like 3 to 4 different business things and just seeing which one takes off, but that's $50 a month. And that's $50 a month. We have Audible. I probably should put this on pause. I need to use some credits, but this one's $15. Sometimes I send Dan books. And then we have Epidemic Sound, which I should cancel this, but I like it whenever I get to use it. But I haven't been using music in my videos, so may have to think about that. I do not know what this Google One 100 gigabyte. I think this has to do with one of my business domains, in which case I don't use it anymore. But it is only $199 a month, but I should look into that anyways. I'm going to put my main phone here, and it is quite hefty, but I am scared to switch around my plan. I have unlimited, but I don't know, I'm scared that if I switch it, I'm going to miss out on something. I probably should look into that. And then I have my work phone, which is $20. I put Chewy in here, which is for my dog and my bird. And this is usually, although I've been skipping because I haven't needed supplies, but it's usually about $52 a month. I have the Lightroom app, which I kind of lightly use. I use it today. This is $5. I canceled YouTube TV, so that's an improvement. And then I have AT&T internet. This is so sloppy, I'm sorry. And let's see, I think it's 31. I split that. And then we have house, gas, I think that's roughly 30. Let's see, water is roughly 25. Trash, roughly 20. Why am I doing that? Sorry. What is going on? Electricity is 140. Now, I actually can loop in these bottom 5 partially into business, since I use my house for business, since I work out of my home. So there is that. And then I have some year, let's see, which I need to cancel. We'll put annual expenses. So we have a Weebly domain for, honestly, one business. I'm not using that email anymore, but I probably should cancel that, but I'm scared about losing the emails. So that's 54. And then for some reason, so that's the domain. But then there's some other Weebly fee that says $290, but I just don't really know what that is. And then, why is there a Weebly 2-year starter plan? Starter plan, and then it says it's 120. Why am I so sloppy? 120. We also have, I know there's a line here, I'm just going to keep going. Actually, you know what, I'm going to snag this. Snag, and then we're going to drag it to the next page. Okay. Alright, so then we have LegalZoom, which for the, I think, services, and that's $160 a year. And then we have the LLC payment, which is $80 a year. So what I did is have one LLC, then for my different businesses, I'm doing DBAs for each, so I haven't even finished that. That's a whole nother thing. But then, so this might be more, since this is just for the LLC, not the DBAs, but I forget if DBAs are yearly payments or if it's just one time. Anyways. This is getting kind of crazy, but LegalZoom, LLC, so then I have Squarespace because I switched. So you can see I had Weebly, then for my new business, like my new consulting name, I switched to Squarespace, but that's $173. And then for the domain, looks like that is $20. Okay, it says Postmates, but I did cancel that, so I'm going to mark that red in my Excel. I do have Canva Pro, which is $120. I have Instacart, but looks like I crossed that out. Did have TubeBuddy, but it looks like I'm going to be canceling that. Then Disney Plus, $70 a year. Then I have vehicle registration, which is roughly about $530 a year. And then renter's insurance, which is showing to be $726 a year. So I know this is kind of crazy, but let's highlight ones that are, let's highlight this is more alarming. This, I can probably fix this soon. I'm not really worried about the other ones. I thought about getting rid of my counselor for a little bit, but I don't really want to. This is concerning, but I am in an 8-year contract. This is concerning, but I feel like I'd rather just work harder to make up for these. And see, yeah, those. And then as far as down here, I'd say this one, this one, this one. I can't really do anything about the Legal Zoom Services LLC. I'm still going to be continuing with the Squarespace, the domain, and these ones are going to be set as well. So let's add this up really quick. Okay, so it looks like I have this much there. Okay, so these yearly, the annual expenses don't hit at the same date every year, but if they were, it'd be 7 or 3,000 about. So, yeah, then if you really add this all together, it gets kind of crazy. But let's do like a grand total of these two together. So yeah, this is a little crazy. And this is not including like $1,000 for spending money, groceries, and also not my loans and credit cards. So I know it is kind of crazy, but also I've been always one that gravitates clients, so kind of not worried about it at the same time. But I think this is really great to be really in tune with everything and trying to make adjustments and make things better. So I'll update you guys on the progress with these ones highlighted in yellow. I really can't do anything about this one, but the good thing I guess is that I can technically count it as a loss for my business, since a lot of these can kind of filter over here, and it could probably lower my taxes for the year. I don't know if you've seen a lot of YouTubers kind of in the hole like this, but I just want to be open and honest, and I'm kind of nervous to put this out there, but I think this is really good to have, and we'll see where I am in a year, for instance. But for me, I'm really bringing in like 3,500 right now. However, in 4 to 6 months, I would like to see myself get back to 15 to really, I'd like to be at 20K a month. I know a lot of you might be like, I can do a lot with 20K. I know that so many people can do so much with 15 to 20K. It's just my expenses are kind of higher, and we'll see what changes I make with that. And of course, I am going to be doing a challenge saving $200,000 for my future home so that I won't have a rent here. This will be mortgage later in time, but anyways, kind of nervous, but thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to see more cash stuffing videos, budget updates, and just updates with my finances, definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.